This is the 4th time we've got a Fantastic Four movie. The 3rd time in theaters though, because the Roger Corman one from the 90s, you know, didn't go to theaters. If you want to see it, you gotta do things that you're not proud of in dirty alleys to get a hold of it. Then there was the 2 ones with like Jessica Alba, Chris Evans, and Chris Evans was pretty good, but the movie's just horrendous. They're horrendous movies. And now there's this. Fantastic Four stars Miles Teller, Kate Mara, Michael B. Jordan, Tobey Kebbell, and who the hell was this thing again? Jamie Bell. And it's directed by Josh Trank, the guy that brought us Chronicle, a great found footage movie in my opinion. I love that movie. And this is the 4th attempt, as I said, to do a Fantastic Four movie. In this one, it's supposedly a more hard science take on it, where Reed Richards, Ben Grimm, Johnny Storm, Sue Storm, and also Victor Von Doom are the scientists investigating interdimensional travel to new dimensions and planets and this and that. And stuff goes down. They get their powers from a mysterious planet, and then the movie kind of cuts from plot points very quickly because this movie had a lot of reshoots, interference from the studio on the director. The movie probably wasn't that great to begin with, apparently. This movie goes all over the place, and then there's Doctor Doom for about 3 minutes, and yeah. In reality, to just try to describe the movie, I have to do a spoiler review. I will, to talk about things, but just to sum it up, this movie was horrendously awful. This is a bad movie. You know, and it's almost, because with how many good ones of superhero movies out there and comic book movies, you'd think we're done having the terrible ones. Oh, it's been a while. We haven't really gotten a Catwoman or a Batman and Robin or something, or like stuff like that. Just absolute shit. But you know, there's been meh movies. Thor: The Dark World, Amazing Spider-Man 2. In my opinion, I hated the first Amazing Spider-Man, but this is one of the first in a long time, the first really horrendous superhero movie. And not like, I know I say Catwoman, Batman, Robin, you're like, it's not like that at all. And it's not, because those movies are campy and you can actually enjoy them while watching them. They're so bad, but they're campy, so there's enjoyment to have. This thing has nothing. And basically this review is just a bunch of like, where did it go wrong? And I think it went wrong from day one when 20th Century Fox had a script that they were like, yes, we're gonna do that, and they let Josh Trank go and make it, because from there it just went bad. This Fantastic Four franchise, Fox can't do it. They just need to say, Marvel, we tap out, we're gonna have the deal where if you want to put them in other movies, whatever, and we'll just share the money or whatever, the type of Sony deal they did with Spider-Man. But Fox doesn't want to, because they want to make a sequel, and then they want to cross them over with the X-Men. No, please God, no. Just so many things went wrong with this. The acting, I'll just start there. I'll start with the acting. Miles Teller, I love him. I think he's a great actor. Boring, bland, given nothing to do. First off, I'd like to say, he can't grow facial hair well at all. There's a scene in this movie, he's got like, it looks like they cut off 8 of his pubes and just glued them on. He can't grow facial hair, I'm sorry. But in reality, as a Reed Richards, I love the casting of this movie. I'm like, this could really work if they actually had a good script, good direction, and a focused movie, but it's not. But like, he could work in a sequel if they do it right, because I like the idea of him as Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards. He could do good, just not in this. They give him nothing interesting to do, and that's the same with all the actors. Michael B. Jordan could be a very charismatic, enjoyable Johnny Storm, given nothing. Kate Mara as Sue Storm, miserable in this movie, just not enjoyable to watch at all. And you can tell when they did reshoots, because her hair goes from a very natural color to a very obvious blonde wig, bleach, might as well. It honestly might as well have been like a Marilyn Monroe wig or something. It was that obvious. Jamie Bell as Ben Grimm, probably the worst out of all of them, because he's hardly involved in the movie beforehand with all the science stuff. It's like Reed will text him once or twice like, I'm making interdimensional travel, motherfucker! And Ben's just like, yeah, I'm the boring guy. I'll come back when they need me to be a rock. But not the Rock. He would have been better, actually. Every scene he's just looking at him, what's your name? And Dr. Doom's like, it doesn't matter what your name is. That would be a much better movie. But yeah, Jamie Bell, he's been good in other things. Boring. I don't think he gave one line reading with a bit of emotion or enthusiasm. When he's the Thing, it's better because I don't have to see his terrible acting, his terrible stilted wooden bland acting. There's the Thing, and the CGI on the Thing was very good. You know, the 2005 and 2007 ones, it's a rubber suit. For the movie they were making, who cares, because that was sort of campy and very childish. But for this, you need something you can buy into, not a fucking rubber suit. So the CGI they do actually is very good, and one of the highlights of the movie is just Thing looks good. And he can be a badass, smash tanks and stuff. I'm fine with that. And then Doctor Doom, Tobey Kebbell, Koba from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. How low you have sunk, sir. It's just, man, he pops up immediately, just a unlikable person, and continues, and oh, well, we need him to be in a love triangle with Reed and Sue, so we'll give him like one line where he's like, is Sue there? Or, hi Susan, and that's it. And you're supposed to get, oh, he has a crush on her. And then he won't like Reed, so he'll have one line of like, I don't like you, or whatever. It's just the bare minimum of character development. All these people, no development really. Reed is smart. Okay, and Johnny is rebellious. Just the bare fucking minimum. And the way they get their powers is a little bit underwhelming, but better than the 2005 movie. But they get their powers, and then the story from there, just, what are they doing? Pacing issues, and it just hits a point and they slam on the fucking brakes. The movie's completely derailed. Doctor Doom shows up. It's like, this is garbage. I mean, for like a minute, it seems like, oh, okay, I don't really like the design. I think it looks pretty crappy, but he's creepy. It's almost like a horror movie, what he's doing, and like, this is kind of cool. And then it's derailed, and there's a 3-minute fight. It's garbage. Ah! And also, it's a Fantastic Four movie. What? The Fantastic Four, they're a team. Why don't they act like in the movie? The Avengers, great camaraderie, they're a team, they're joking with each other, talking, interacting as friends. This movie has none of that. I don't feel like these people even like each other, or know each other, or talk to each other. It's just they hit action, they say lines back and forth. There's no chemistry, they don't seem like friends, they don't seem like a team. Horrendous. This movie's completely horrendous and awful. Just because it's not campy doesn't mean it's bad. It's bad in the worst way, generic, bland bad, which is unwatchable. The CG, aside from the Thing, is crap. The action, very forgettable. The humor, this movie's not funny. There's like one joke in the whole movie that's actually mildly amusing. It's not funny. It's lifeless, bland, dull, boring. It's crap. It's such crap. This is probably one of the worst superhero movies to come on in a long time. People hate Amazing Spider-Man 2. That movie's at least watchable. This one's not even watchable. And Josh Trank, the whole idea of how did this get fucked up? Apparently Josh Trank, like whatever script they approved, he went off with, and then suddenly during filming, apparently he's changing the script and all this and that. He didn't interact well with anyone on set, and the studio's like, alright, we're doing reshoots, we're taking the movie away, we gotta do reshoots to try salvage this into something. Like, this movie was a disaster in every sense of the word, and but the thing is, I'm not opposed to a sequel, even though no one wants to see it. And honest, if they say tomorrow, we're actually not doing a sequel, and we just gave it to Marvel, whatever, we quit, I'm fine with that. But if they want to try salvage it with a sequel, get a different director who can interact well on set and listen and do good, and not, like, because apparently Josh Trank didn't work well with anyone, he's changing the script every day. Okay, he didn't work out. Get a different director, get a good script that utilizes them as a team with a good villain that actually shows up throughout the movie, and not the last 5 minutes that gets taken out like a pussy. I mean, really, they're not even like a team. That's the... How do you fuck that up? But yeah, get a good script, like from the get-go, like this is the script, we want this to be the movie, director's not gonna change it. Put some money in it, like all these things, you gotta fix it. But with this cast could seemingly still be good. I mean, I don't know about Jamie Bell, he was really fucking generic and boring, but I feel like if they give him something to do, he could be okay. All of them, really, nothing that... This movie blows, it blows so bad, it blows just a bag of Doctor Doom dicks. Yeah. And the thing about Fantastic Four movies also is they're cash grabs. That's all they are, is cash grab movies, because Fox has the rights. It's like, we don't want to lose them. We'll wait until the last minute to make it and fucking throw it out in whatever shape, because clearly the movie before Josh Trank, like, it was beautiful, and they were like, this is shit, we gotta do reshoots and try to fix it. But whatever shape the movie, they'll still throw it out to you because they want the fucking money. That's all they want, is the money. They're clearly not trying that hard, so if you want to put it in the X-Men franchise, which is striving right now and at its all-time highest, do better. Do way better. You gotta, if you're doing the sequel, you gotta impress us a lot, because I'm not showing up to a Fantastic Four X-Men Deadpool movie if it's in the shape that it is right now. I would give the Fucktastic Four an F. This is the worst goddamn superhero movie in a long time. Okay, Thor: The Dark World was generic. Okay, this is not only generic, but it's completely lifeless piece of shit. I hated it. I hated it. I hated this movie. And a lot of people are saying, like, it had promise at the beginning. And it did. Fleeting little fucking promise to freaking shit on me. I'm getting a little over the top angry, I know. I'll do a spoiler review and do it more. The movie makes me want to be like the Joker. I know this isn't Crowbar, it's a ninja stick, but I want to be like the Joker to Jason Todd and just lay it down and fucking kill it. I hate it. Yeah, Fucktastic Four gets an F. Comment below, tell me you thought of it. Is it in fact the worst one? I'll tell you this, I hate the 2005 and 2007 ones. They're way more watchable than this. Way more. If they want to do a sequel to that one and put them in with the X-Men, I'm for that more, actually. No, I'm not, actually. That's a lie. That's a joke. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching the review. I will do a spoiler one to get in-depth on all the reasons this movie just fucking sucks. Yeah! Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.